Today on the Thousand Food Family, we are eating cannoli.
Cannoli! Come on, Talon, sing it. Cannoli! That's right. We are eating our way through this book, 1,000 Foods to Eat Before You Die. And today, leave the gun, take the cannoli. We are eating the Italian Sicilian cannoli. Talon, what is a cannoli?
I don't know.
Miles, what's a cannoli?
I think a cannoli is a type of bread.
Well,
Or a nut.
we're going to find out. We've got a pasta machine. We've got some cannoli rollers, holy rollers. Let's get baking. We've got a lot of ingredients here that are going to go into a bowl. There's Nicole. I think so.
Okay.
What's first?
First up is a cup of flour.
Put the sugar in. Flour, put it in. Sugar, put it in. Cocoa and cinnamon. Salt. Baking soda.
Is this baking soda?
Cocoa, cinnamon,
Yeah,
baking
that's salt. That's
soda.
baking soda. All right. Let's mix this up. That's good enough. We gotta add some lard in there. And then egg.
Morel snowcap lard.
It looks like this.
Back in the 80s,
Looks like
we
butter.
could call someone a lard bucket.
Okay, come over
What's
here.
that?
It was a rude term, someone that was a little chunky.
Stand right here. You can both.
All right, now we're gonna add the yolk from an egg.
Yeah, but we're not gonna use this whisk.
But see those hands.
All right. Why don't you add the yolk in? But let's not put our hands back in. Okay.
Can I add
And we're gonna add. How much of this wine? Not much. 2 tablespoons. Okay. Tablespoons. Marsala cooking wine. No, we're not gonna use our hands. We're gonna make a dough.
I'm trying to get my hands dirty.
It seems like there's not really a lot of liquid in there, huh? Okay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Is it making a dough? Getting there. It doesn't. It's a bit crumbly, but I think that's okay. I think we're just gonna keep incorporating that lard and the egg. It will get warm from my hands.
You're gonna need it for 5 to 7 minutes. That's a long time.
Yeah,
Quite the workout.
I guess so. Might as well. I'm just a little curious that it's so dry.
My hands are so clean.
But if I remember, I think that's fine. And then it is gonna start to get a little bit more elasticized.
Oh, Elliot wants to come give it a shot.
You gotta squeeze it together more. Let brother do it.
Lard, butter. This is so easy.
It's not hard, you just have to do it for a long time. What?
Is it done? Is it elastic?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It definitely came together better than I had seen. So we're gonna, it's still pretty dry. I gotta say, I don't know. I don't know what to compare it to, you know? Like a cookie dough or like a pasta dough or a bread dough. But we're gonna refrigerate it, and that usually kind of lets it relax and get more pliable. right?
All right, so while that's sitting out for an hour at room temp, we've got more stuff going on over here.
We got lots of stuff.
We got to make the filling. Chopping up some bittersweet chocolate.
Have you ever had a cannoli?
No, I don't think so.
I've seen them in bakeries. It just hasn't been what I picked.
All right, Miles, into the bowl. Ricotta.
This is so weird. There's still more. No more.
Okay.
And what's next? Goat cheese, half of that. We have some fresh goat cheese.
Half.
We need 2 ounces. That's a 4-ounce block.
I'm surprised you didn't weigh this out to the gram for me. Okay.
What next? I'll put that in.
Powdered sugar.
Behind.
Then we added some
We don't
orange peel.
Then
Candied orange peel. Hold up, not that yet. We're not doing the chocolate, and they're not doing the nuts until it's all mixed. So cinnamon
We need this.
and some orange flower water. I found at a Mexican
How much is that?
grocery in Eugene. Orange blossom water. Very hard to find locally. And half
gonna
a
taste
teaspoon
it
of
too.
that.
me?
We're gonna taste it.
Me?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Very pungent.
That smells like perfume.
Ew.
Okay.
Smell?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this in first.
Ew.
All right, 1 minute at medium.
Well, I'm gonna just make sure that the bottom got, because sometimes I think my mixer doesn't reach the bottom. I just want to make sure that those spices are incorporated.
All right, now we're gonna fold in those pistachios and the chocolate.
Oh gosh, it's so cool.
Just means gently mix it in. See how I'm kind of.
It kind of looks like marshmallow.
It's very. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I thought it would be stiffer, like whipping cream, but nope, that's it. We don't want to overmix it.
All right, so we've got our dough.
We do.
Got to change of clothes. We actually just waited till today and the next day to finish.
We were too tired.
Okay, I'm gonna take about half of this dough. Not really sure what we're looking for here, but we're gonna do our best to roll this out pretty flat. Got our cannoli tubes here. This dough is kind of resistant. So I don't have my biscuit cutters available right now, but actually I don't think I have one that's quite this round. I think they're smaller, so this is about the size that we want. What I'm gonna do, per the instructions, is keep the scraps covered. So here's my round.
Maybe roll that out
Yeah,
a
I'm
bit
gonna,
more.
you can see that it's kind of clinging back to itself. So I'd like to make it a little bit like oblong here.
I saw someone say kind of like a rhombus.
Okay, I don't know what that
It's
is.
not
You don't know what a
necessarily
rhombus is?
circle.
I don't know what a rhombus is. It's been a while since I've been in geometry. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this egg. It's mostly egg white beaten. It had a little bit of yolk in there, but we're going for it. And what we want is for that to be kind of the glue. And we're just going to press that. You can see it's not too tight. That's what I'm hoping will help it release. And we're going to put this under the plastic as well. And I'll do another one.
All right, we got our oil hot. We're gonna try. See what happens with frying. Ooh, there's a big old bubble.
Yeah, we definitely want the bubbles.
It's almost like there's not enough oil in here. It's not covering.
Just twist it a little bit to get the other side fine.
All right, so here we are on our last one, frying it up. You can see, had some issues, but we got a couple of tubes. Not the most beautiful cannolis in the world, but I think we're gonna be all right. All right, you read some reviews on the recipe?
Well, I did. You know, I always read reviews, and this recipe, little did I know, only had 3.3 stars.
That's the 3.5.
People talked nicely about the flavor, so we're excited about that. I think we had some problems. The dough did not get very elastic. It wasn't soft like a pasta dough. It was really kind of hard to work with. Jason had the most luck, so the success that we do have is owed to you, because I really kind of gave up.
They are a little, I mean, they're
It was
brown, but it's not really
temperamental.
that burnt because
No,
it's just a chocolate
It's brown because
dough.
of the cinnamon and the cocoa powder, but I'm just talking about the workability of the dough. It was really hard, and I don't tend to want to throw in the towel, but I was at a point with some of these where I thought we're not going to make it. But look, we have enough for us to try it, and it's definitely fun to experiment.
All right, now we're starting to pipe it in. That cream we made earlier.
Oh, sorry, I just needed to get a better handle. Wait, it just keeps slipping. Oh, this is a comedy of errors. My best. Pipe.
Explosion!
Well, it is a little bit inconsistent because it has those big chunks of chocolate. Oh, that's pretty. That one turned out quite nice.
You also, it's like a dumpling.
I'm afraid to squeeze it too hard. Got a clog. Sorry. Time out. We have to. I've got a big chocolate chunk in here.
Can I eat the
see.
chocolate chunk?
Okay. I've picked the prettiest ones first, and I'm using this nice little star tip.
It's like
Yeah.
the ones that don't look the prettiest are like getting the, you're like accidentally making it the frosting.
All right, who's ready to try some?
So I just grab one or? I don't care. Just gonna grab one.
Ooh, you got a good one.
I got the best one.
Okay. Put over your plate now. Hey, they held together pretty good with those bites.
The crust reminds me of something, but I don't know what it is. I know. It's like a bread it reminds me of. But it kind of falls apart in your mouth, the outer side. But yeah, it's really good. I like it. The filling is different from the bread.
Mm-hmm.
The bread reminds me of something, but I don't know what it is. It's like a type of bread. But I like the filling. I like the chocolate. I think that it's really good.
I like the outer, and I really like the filling. I can't tell if it's chocolate or nuts that I like in it, but I like it.
Okay, well, I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't try the filling when we made it yesterday. I just wanted to wait till everything was incorporated. It's not as sweet as I was expecting it to kind of come together and be more sweet. It's, but I think I like that it's not overly sweet. The, what are these called? The shells are nice and flaky. They kind of have the flavor of a, kind of like a graham cracker, or like those little bunny crackers that we get sometimes.
But you said flaky. I was like, that's the one.
I don't know. I think this was fun. Like I said, the dough gave me trouble, but pleasantly surprised by the end result.
If you think you could figure out what I'm thinking of, like what the dough reminds me of, because I just came up with this little idea, please leave in the comments what you might think it might be. What I'm trying to think of. Like it's got like
a cereal
this
kind
like
of?
air bit, and then it's got this like little wafer, and then a little bit of air, and then wafer, air,
Taste it and
wafer. Something's there. I don't know what it is. Pie crust. That's what it reminds me
The
of.
texture. Good call, yeah. It does
To
have
the
a
pot
texture.
pie crust.
Well, not the chicken part.
Dad,
Pot pie crust.
A flaky pie crust. Yeah, that's fair.
Mom,
It turned out a
Take
little
a bite.
thicker.
take a bite, but think about the inside. Just cheese.
I know. It's ricotta.
It's all
That's why I'm saying
cheese.
it's not that sweet. Cheesy.
Okay, so I really like these cannolis. Yeah, I think Nicole hit it when she said like Teddy Grahams, like chocolate cinnamon Teddy Grahams is kind of what the crust tastes like, a little bit of like elephant ear flavoring. And yeah, the filling inside in America, we're just so used to just icing on everything. So this is more of a savory sweetness with the cheese. But yeah, it's a really good.
Yeah, I was just going to say that when we were making the filling, stop it. When we were making the filling last night, I thought that it was going to come through more of that floury taste from the candied peel and the orange blossom water. And I don't know if that just mellowed in the fridge overnight, but I'm not really getting that flavor as I try it now. I don't know if other people feel the same.
All right, any final thoughts, you guys?
Now Miles needs to chill it.
Sugar kicking in.
Yeah, it's actually really good. It's basically like a chocolate flake pie crust with a cheese chocolate pistachio filling.
I like it. Mine kind of, the filling just dropped. But I think it was really good. And yeah. I like it. I don't like the cheese.
We sure ate it quite quick.
Hated it. Hated every minute.
We need a refund.
All right, well, that's a cannoli. Holy cannoli.
Oh, I made a poem about cannoli.
Oh, yeah, right. Elliot's into limericks lately.
Let us know if you make cannoli with a pasta machine, because we did not have luck rolling it thin with our machine, but watch for that machine to come back into play at a further video.
Once was a recipe called cannoli, and mine made us shout holy moly. Taste it was good.
Okay.
Beauty it could have used a bit of, but Holy moly cannoli!
That's a terrible image.
I know!
Don't put that in. Don't put that in the video.
All right. Until next time, everyone. Bye.
No!